Hi Cancer, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be getting a tarot and oracle card reading, asking what's coming towards you at the time of viewing this. Only love and light in this space, you guys. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Cancers and cross watchers to pray for you, simply say hello in the comments section. You're welcome to reach out with an emoji or share what you're going through, whatever you feel comfortable with, and it gives us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. That's how it works. That's the idea. We start with the message: find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. You have support all around you. We're just going to get a few messages to guide the tarot reading, and then we'll jump right into tarot. Do not let the word organize intimidate you, Cancer, as it is simply a way for you to ensure clarity of purpose. Organizing your thoughts, your reports, your living and workspace, and your finances will help you know and plan for the next action steps. And then it feels like you're preparing for something. A windfall of abundance. Maybe this is what you're preparing for, loves. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and your charitable work. It's almost like purpose-driven, like it feels like there's the higher good of what you are meant to do and achieve, to accomplish, is enough. The ripple effects are going to affect others. So it's like you need this abundance. It's going to help you. It's going to help you carry out this purpose. That's how it just feels. Lastly, for my Cancers, we have, I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. And then we have, I have a balanced relationship with time. I use it well. How responsible. Find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. Organize for your success. A windfall of abundance. What's going on? All right, Cancer, what's coming towards my Cancers at this time? I am sorry if Freya's presence annoys any of you guys. I think most of you guys love Freya, but I know she's a little pushy. She's an Aries. She's a diva. I love my Aries. But I can kick her off. She's just gonna jump right back up. She wants to hang out with you. Let's come towards my Cancers. Lover's card. Now the Lover's card can also be a choice, so we'll see. But the Lover's card, ruled by Gemini energy. Let's come towards my Cancers. I'm going to read that one upside down. What's this King of Wands in reverse? Wow. Two of Swords, that's clarified by the Two of Pentacles. Okay, you guys, there seems to be, the King of Wands is somebody who can sometimes be in their ego. They can come off as arrogant. That doesn't mean that they're always like that. This rules can be reversed. Maybe Cancers, maybe there's a few of you, it doesn't feel like your energy, but maybe there's a few of you that are like, that's me, I'm being the ego brat right now. But I feel like this is, for most of you guys, this is somebody you're dealing with. And it could be your love partner, it could be a friend, it could be a partner, a business partner. But they're somehow like kind of demonstrative with their ego, kind of arrogant. Yes. And you're going to be very happy with how you deal with this. This is interesting. You have a decision to make. It's not an easy decision. And you might feel a little like you might be going back and forth regarding this energy. And these are the cards that tell me that. The Two of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. It's like back and forth. Oh God, do I really have to make a decision here? I guess I do. And whatever you're going to decide, I know I'm leaving, there's like this big gap here, but you are coming to this place of Nine of Cups, and this is a very happy card. You're going to be like giving yourself a pat on the back. So what's that gap? What are we leaving out? I know you want me to make it easy on you, right? I can't tell you what to do with your lives. This is just online tarot, you guys. But what's that gap? There's an opportunity. You're going to see an opportunity here. There is a passionate opportunity. This could have an action involved with it. Maybe a few of you guys are like, you know what? This is how we're going to get around this energy. We're going to just jump in the sack and we're going to work it out between the sheets. Some of you guys are going to be like, I see that there's a different way we can go here, that there's a Ace of Wands. This doesn't have to be romantic. So at this point, I think it's an opportunity that is actually, it's very much in your wheelhouse to react this way. I think you're going to see what this King of Wands does not, because their ego is blinding them. You are going to make a choice based on your compassion, your Cancerian heart, that is possibly an opportunity for a project or an action or the Ace of Wands represents something that usually requires action. Like I said, it is passion driven. There's a spark to it. It's fiery, but it puts you in the control seat. So this is the Emperor card. I don't know why she keeps looking at me like that. I feel like it's because it's something with your reading. She never does that. But this Emperor here, the Emperor puts you in the control seat. So it's like you take the higher road, and it's like you set an example. See, there's no amount of arrogance or ego that trumps that. And you even had it here. Let's see. I choose to take a higher perspective and widen my views. I'm proud of you, because it's actually leading you to this really cool place, this Nine of Cups. You're going to be proud of you too. So then, like, what is this all about? Why do we need to know about this for our Cancers? Flying onto the floor, we have, ooh, the Fool card in reverse. This is one of those moments where I'm like, somebody could actually, because you're coming from a place of compassion and you're like really taking the higher road, I don't think they realize, and others might not realize around you, that you're actually on the interior. You know that you're not budging. You're not going to like start over in a new direction. You're actually like, if you guys are actually starting, how do I say this? Your energy is actually withdrawn. So on the outside, I think you are looking very mature. On the outside, you're all about solutions. You're about progress. But on the inside, I feel like, and this could even, if this was a business reading, if this was a money reading, I would say you are not going to spend anymore. You are pulling back any kind of funding or spending. If this is like emotional, this is like you are actually going back, you know, you're battening down the hatches on your crab shell. Like this is where the shell comes out with a Cancer. So on the outside, I feel like you look very like emotionally evolved here, but in fact, like you're like not going anywhere. Like you're not as flexible as you may be giving off. And I feel like you're looking out for yourself. And I think probably for good reason. But I mean, like, I commend you for the maturity that it required to at least like work with this King of Wands in reverse, because that can be kind of a hard energy to work with. Somebody's got to take the higher road, or otherwise it can get real ugly. And I think you see that. So, advice for my Cancers. Advice for my Cancers. My water babies. I don't know why I'm smiling. I don't know. I think it's because I'm proud of you. Also, I think that this is the way Cancers, it can be really clever. I think you're being very clever. What's advice for my Cancers? I feel like this person has shown you something that once you see, you can't unsee. Side of them. Again, you have the Fool card upside down twice. Whatever this is, it's not moving forward anytime soon. You are battening down the hatches. You're closing your mind. You did what you had to take the higher ground. It's like find comfort and balance in simple ways. You have support all around you. This definitely feels like, you know, if you feel like you need a reset, like you feel a little bit uncomfortable, you're like, okay, so this feels like, let me give you a few examples. This feels like, oh, you see another side of somebody or a situation where you're like, okay, I'm just gonna like do what I have to get the hell out of here. And And then I'm going to lock my doors. Like this, I don't really want to, it's like you do what you have to, you take the higher ground, you have the wider perspective, and then it's kind of like, and don't call me for a while. Or, yeah, because I don't think you're going to be jumping on board this train. What's funny is what the cards have not said, but I feel right here is like this person doesn't have the intuition and the social aptitude to know that you're putting on a face just to get through. I could see them as being like, so we're gonna still go on that trip, or so you still want to work together, or so you still want to be in a relationship, or whatever it is. And that's where you're like, you don't call me, I call you. Or let's circle back, maybe never. Yeah. So what I like about this is that you are protecting yourself, and you're a water baby. You feel all the things. And that means that you're evolved to the degree that you're going to stand by your convictions, take the higher road, and protect yourself. Windfall of abundance and organize for your success. I want a card about that because this came at you completely from the context of a relationship of some sort, a dynamic. So what are these? How do these work into Cancer's reading? Organize for your success, windfall of abundance. Some of that is having the emotional intelligence to save yourself, to not throw your energy at somebody's ego. This actually, that would be sapping your energy, be slowing you down. This is Cancer ruled. The Chariot card. This is moving fast in the right direction. I have a feeling that of course you want your own success. Everybody wants their success, of course. But I think here it says, I have balanced relationship with time. I use it well. I think somebody, it's like once you saw this thing about them, their arrogance or their ego, you're like, okay, I can't spin my wheels in the wrong direction anymore. Let's button it up. And now you've got all this. This is why it's saying organize for your success. It's like, where do you place your energy? It's really important. You don't want to waste that precious energy on the wrong people. And as soon as you kind of button this up and you make the decision, you're going to be very proud of yourself. And it might not be easy in the moment, but I think you know that you're supported, and keeping yourself, how do I say this? Prioritizing yourself is the best thing you could do for you. Like, you're going to be patting yourself on the back later. All right. I hope that was helpful. Please consider liking. Please consider subscribing if you've been here before and you enjoy these readings. Join the family. It's a very loving family. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.